Hi, my name is John Nord with John Nord Designs, and I want to show you today one of the machines I have here in my shop that I built, and it's a necessity usually for a spur maker, and some knife builders use the same type of machine. And I built this machine for probably $100. If you go to buy one, it's a 2x72 belt sander. If you go to buy one, you're probably talking at least $1,500 to $2,000. So I thought y'all might be interested in seeing what I did here. Okay, this is my 2x72 belt sander, and this design that I built, Bruce Cheney came up with it a long time ago, but I did make some changes to it and on the one I built, and it's really worked great for me. I started with a 1/4-inch steel plate that I put everything on, and I think this table is around 2 by probably 2 feet. Yeah, 2x2 plate, 1/4-inch thick. My framework of the belt sander is 4 by 1.5 channel iron. And these smaller pieces, this piece here and the back tensioner, is 3 by 1.5 channel iron. And I built this frame here first, and just kind of figured out the right way to go with it. And if you sent me an email on my website at www.johnnorddesigns.com, I would be glad to give you the measurements on this thing to be specific. But I'm mainly just showing you today what you can do if you put your mind to it. You don't have to buy a $1,500, $2,000 belt sander if you want to do this type of work, making spurs, buckles, knives. Anyway, I built my frame here, and then this back piece here is the tensioner, and the way you use it is you pull it forward to untension the belt. And what I did on mine, which is different from what Bruce did, is I have a toolbox shock absorber as the tensioner, and it works pretty good. I never have had any trouble with it. It tensions the belt properly, and I just pull this lever forward and it untensions the belt. I can take it off, put another belt on it and let go of it, and it tensions it back up. And that seems to work real good. The tracking is here at the bottom. I have an egg-shaped hole in the table on this side and a single hole on this side. And if I need to move this back pulley left or right, I just loosen these bolts, knock this over some, and retighten it. But when I line this thing up with a straight edge from pulley to pulley and tightened it down, I've never had any tracking problems, so I've never had to do that, but it's there to be adjusted if need be. The other thing I did to mine is I put a guard on the top here. I had one of these break on me on a store-bought machine one day, and the belt comes over and whops you on top of the head usually. And with this guard here, it catches it right there so it don't hit you in the face. And I like that. I don't have any guards on my motor mechanisms and all, and you could put that on there. This one's kind of wide open, and I have to be careful around it. But I like this type of machine because you can work around the machine. You can bring your spurs around like this to grind them, the inside bands and so forth. If you were making knives, you can bolt a backing plate to this right here and come forward with an up and down backing plate, and then make it removable, so when you're doing spurs or you need the clearance around it, you can just take it off. I haven't done that yet, but I probably will someday. The pillar blocks I just bought at Tractor Supply. This rod's 3/4 inch. Those are 3/4 inch pillar blocks. These two pulleys are 3 inch each. I had the motor off of an old planer I had. It's 1750 RPM, half horse. You might want to go up to 3/4 or 1 horse. This one, does a great job, but you could probably use a little stronger motor. But until this one goes out, I probably won't do that. These pulleys, $60 on eBay. The guy I bought them from sent me all 3 pulleys with bearings in these 2 and the bolts. And this one has a hole drilled right there. That I have a hole drilled in my 3/4 rod, and that set screw goes down in there and tightens up into the hole on the rod, so it doesn't spin on the rod. And haven't had any trouble with that. These 2 are 3" by 2 1/4. This one's 4" by 2 1/4. Some guys have a big, well, Bruce has a big tire type wheel on his, or with a rubber type surface on it. I'm using this one and it seems to work good. Those big rubber wheels are pretty expensive, and I didn't want to buy one at the time. But I've got $60 in them. The motor I had, the pillar blocks probably cost me $20. I had the pulleys. The tensioner back there was probably $10, and I had all my steel. So I didn't spend much money on this belt sander. But it works great. I haven't had any trouble. I've been building spurs for about 5-6 years now, and this is what I use, and haven't had any problem whatsoever with it. So I just wanted to show you guys some of the things that I build to help me out with my spur building and buckle building and my jewelry work. And I've built a lot of my other tools, and I'll show them in future videos. Please visit my website, www.johnnorddesigns.com, and I have a lot of things on there that I think you might be interested in. So keep tuning in. I'll be putting videos now and again, and I'm also going to show some videos on how I build spurs, how I do jewelry, and some more equipment that I do. And hey, we may even show some of the tools I've built for farm and ranch work. So tune in, and I appreciate you listening to me. Thanks.